the strongest part of the team this year, and they'll be looking to exploit Norwich today. Hopefully they can.
I think it was clear that Steve Morrison wanted to change shape when he took the job last year. He just didn't have the personnel to do so. You know, the squad was built around the three at the back. That's loose. Bit of space. Will shoot. Good save. First call to action for Ryan Alsop.
See, that's the only danger when you're trying to play out. Sometimes you can mispass a ball, or sometimes the defenders gets in front of you, and straight away, because you're trying to play out, you know, there's gaps. And there Cantwell's turned great with his first touch, and he's tried to whip it in the far corner, but also it was a great save. He's pushed it around the corner. Again, also he looks really, really good with his feet, his distribution, and I think in this day and age, it's not about the referee. Just let it flow. Of course, there's going to be, you know, pulling and tugging. Just let the game play.
Third time lucky then, and Cantwell does deliver. Oh, it's a great
hands. Great hands there. Great hands.
Again, moving his feet, backpedaling as he does so.
Exactly. I mean, that's not easy. He's just grabbed the ball out of the sky with one hand. Like I said, you know, he looks really accomplished, really comfortable with his feet. And
it's a back from McLean. Bit of space for the Scot. Want it back from Pookie, but Cardiff turn over possession. Waters, lovely spot from Sawyers to Ojo. Can't quite get the ball out of his feet. He can there though. Two little shuffles and he's away. O'Dowda making strides to his left, but well watched by Aarons. So Ojo will shoot himself. Rather weak effort. Easily gobbled up by Krul, but a sign of what Cardiff can do on the counter-attack.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've spoken about the speed. Ojo's got speed. You know, he's one of them defenders you'll just say he's honest. He's not, without being disrespectful, he's not the most talented defender, but he does really well for the team, and he's a great character and leader.
Shooting chance for Sargent, takes a wicked deflection. Thankfully, O'Dowda was on his toes and following Aarons into the box and is able to swivel and clear. Keeper had read it as well.
There's always going to be periods in games where, you know, teams get on top. Right now, you know, Norwich is having a good spell of possession in the final third and putting balls in the box. But, you know, Cardiff have to stay resolute. They have to stay switched on.
There's a bit of space for Janulis, looking for Sargent, and overcooks his pass. Pookie not happy at all with his left back. He wanted the cut back. I mean, tried to roll it in front of Sargent instead.
I mean, it was a fantastic ball. That's what we're talking about. Put the ball in the danger area, the second 6-yard box, put it across there. Sargent was unlucky not to get on the end of it, but it was a great ball.
Pookie's been clever there, hasn't he? He's initially held his run and then made a little dart, and he is there in between two Cardiff defenders. Good defensive alignment there from Cardiff for the goal kick. Romeo looking for options. Ojo gets his toe on the ball, and that's well read and well won by Romeo. First chance of the second half for O'Dowda maybe to have a run at Aarons.
Very similar start to the second half as it was the first half, wasn't it? Possession based, keeping control of it.
Patient from the Bluebirds.
I like what I see now though. I'm seeing an identity, whereas the last couple of years I haven't really seen that. It's like everyone's just playing off the cuff. Now you see a real team shape. You know what the kind of style they're looking to play.
Quick feet from O'Dowda. Evades the presence of Aarons.
Oh, yes!
Well, I'm not sure he meant it.
He meant that, mate. That was a great strike. That was a great strike.
Cardiff up and running. He looked a little sheepish as he turned away. He strikes across the ball and it finds the bottom corner.
It was great because the fans were saying shoot, shoot, and he's gone and shot. It was a fantastic strike right into the corner. The goalkeeper couldn't see it because the defender was in the way, but it was a fantastic strike.
It doesn't even take a touch, it just swerves this way between two, or does it just strike the back of that last defender?
I think it's Waters that runs across it, which is a great run. I think that's put off the keeper, he can't see it, but it's gone straight into the corner. It's dipped at the last minute. It was a fantastic strike and it's 1-0.
I have to say, Cardiff have deserved to be in the game and have deserved their slice of luck there for the way they've taken the game to Norwich at times.
It's important now that they don't sit back and try and, you know, rest on that one goal lead. They need to continue what they're doing now, continue pressing big as they have been in previous years. So, you know, it almost seemed like Cardiff were playing for set pieces in the last few years, which is not the Cardiff way as far as I'm concerned.
It's an awkward ball and it strikes the crossbar. And thankfully, it's Grant Hanley that the rebound drops to.
That was close there.
Clever set
Close
piece,
there.
clever set piece.
It was a great flick, wasn't it? It was a great flick. He's unlucky there. It was a great flick into the far corner. It's hit the crossbar. That could have easily just dropped in.
It just takes a deflection off Perry and G, doesn't it?
Yeah, slightly, I think it does. Listen to the atmosphere, it's amazing.
Really impressive 20 minutes to start this second half. Not many set-piece opportunities this afternoon. That's clever, looking to pick out O'Dowda. Cantwell did just enough to put him off.
Great foul.
Yeah, he has to.
Great foul there.
The captain
That's a professional foul. If he lets him go there, he's going to end up passing it, and
oh dear. And there's a skirmish in the centre circle. It's Pookie and NG involved. Tim Robinson still mulling this over. Grant Hanley's the captain being called over. He's been shown a yellow card. Joe Rolls, the Cardiff captain, he's going to be shown a yellow card. Well, we expected that. Where's Perry? Where's Perry and G run off to? Who's next in the firing line? Andy Runamotta is being called over. He's going to get a yellow card. That's 3. Yep, here's Perry. He tried to put enough distance between himself and the referee, but Perry's getting called over.
I mean, that's what we're talking about. The energy, the anticipation, nicking the ball, getting the ball in them areas.
Well, Steve Morrison promised excitement. It's certainly been that in this second half, and Tim Robinson's calling Perry and G over here. I think it's going to be is it going to be a final warning? It's not. It's going to be a second yellow card for Perry and G.
That's harsh, I think. I think that's harsh.
So Norwich now preparing their final 2 substitutions. A little chop back from Aarons. Oh, a little dancing feet gets him into the box. It's awkward, but Keepray and Rolls just throw themselves in front of the right back.
Great defending, putting their bodies on the line. That is real defending there. You know, players putting their body in the line, throwing themselves into tackles, throwing themselves into blocks. It's great defending.
That left hand in what looks like a 4-4-2 now.
Oh, great play there.
Good shift of feet by Mark Harris into Tom Sang. Cardiff will do well to slow that down and take the free kick there.
Yeah, I mean, see there, that was great play there. The defenders clattered him. He's got in wide areas, but he can't put the ball in the box. The striker's been clattered. There's no one in the box now, so it was a great decision that he just held it up. Now there's a wide free kick and there's an opportunity to put the ball in the box. A red card.
And it is a red card.
10 against 10. We can get back to Preston again.
Takes a little bit of weight off the shoulders, doesn't it? Grant Hanley shown a second yellow card for that foul on Mark Harris, whose movement since coming off the bench has caused Hanley problems.
Yeah, he's come on and he's done really well.
Final minute of regulation. Cantwell with the corner, Keepray with the header, McCallum with a strike off target. And Cardiff should be able to run a minute or so off the clock here. Also, deep in discussion.
How much extra time is it going to be?
I think we're probably looking at 5 to back off there. Cantwell caught from behind by Gavin White. Collins there again, and strides forward and continues. Gibbs with the challenge. And Collins should be able to hold up play.
And then it's the 94th minute now. He's still getting up. He's still intercepting. He's still showing great energy. For me, Collins has probably been man of the match for me
He's been the best player on the pitch, hasn't he? And it's getting to the point now where that's by quite a distance in a game where there's been a lot of very good performances. We were so fortunate to see Cody Drammer here on loan last season, who won our Player of the Year award despite
Yeah.
only playing, the teens of games. Collins has provided something very similar on the left-hand side this afternoon.
I think there could have been a few people, especially in the back line, but today Collins has been fantastic.
That's giving Cardiff all 3 points. Cardiff with 3 minutes to hold out. Ball over the top to Romeo, collected in stride by McCallum. What a recovery
What a challenge that was
by Marlon Romeo.
He had to make that challenge there. He's crossed it. The striker's got a tap in there.
Cantwell, ball in, good header by Nelson. Collins, no distance on the header, but does get it away. McLean back in, back out by Wintle. Allsop should get there, gets something on it, clears out Hernandez while he's doing so, and well, in fact he doesn't get anything on it. It's a goal kick. Nelson's looked solid off the bench this afternoon. Oh, he's there again to challenge Hugill.
Lots in there, that's great.
Great piece of defending for Curtis Nelson. That's a great attitude from Nelson.
Yeah, definitely.
Could have easily, be aggrieved with the way that he's not in the starting lineup this afternoon.
Again, and that's a sign of a good squad. There's no point in, you'll be disappointed when you're on the bench as a player. Everyone wants to play, but sometimes you just have to accept it. But when you come on, you got to come on with a great attitude and do your job, and then hopefully he can win his way back into the starting 11. But he's come on and done really, really well.
Also, and the final whistle goes, and Cardiff have cleared the first hurdle, up and running with a 1-0 win against one of the sternest tests they'll surely face all season.
Definitely. I mean, these are the favourites to get promotion back to the Premier League. So to take a scalp like this on the first day of the season, which is always difficult. That first game of the season is always tense. I haven't looked at the other teams' games, but I bet you there'll be a lot of draws, a lot of 1-0 wins here and there. And today we've won the game 1-0, and it's been a fantastic performance.
And that was by no means a poor Norwich performance as well. They played well. Cardiff were just a better team.
Exactly, yeah, they've played well. They was knocking the ball about. They had patches where they was on top, but Cardiff stayed disciplined. They stayed resolute. Everyone put a shift in. Everyone was committed for the team, and it was a great win.